If I lost my Tesla tomorrow and I had to buy another one, I don't think I would buy it the exact same way. You start realizing that there are a few buying decisions that matter way more than you think they do. Performance or the long range? Is the white interior worth it? Should you save money and buy that cheaper trim? I remember overthinking every single one of those questions. So if you're someone thinking about buying your first Tesla, I want to walk you through 5 decisions that I would make differently if I had to start over. This is by far the biggest thing I would tell anyone. Buy the trim you actually want. Now, I'm not saying buy something that you can't afford. If buying the faster trim or the longer range version is going to put you in a bad financial situation, absolutely don't do it. But if it's comfortably within your budget, I honestly think you should just buy one you're excited about, because here's what starts happening after you own the car. Every time you see the trim you really wanted drive by you, you start thinking, man, I wonder if I should have just bought that one. Maybe that's the performance, maybe that's the long range because you travel a lot, maybe it's the all-wheel drive because of where you live, or maybe you're just someone dreaming about a Cybertruck. Whatever it is, that little what if feeling sticks around way longer than people think. For me personally, if acceleration is something you cared about, don't let other people tell you it doesn't matter. People love saying, oh, it's just a 0 to 60 time. But if you're a car person, you're gonna feel that every single time you get in the car, thousands of times over the next 5 years. If that faster trim genuinely makes you smile every single time you get behind the wheel and you can comfortably afford it, I'd buy it. Because upgrading later costs way more than just getting the right trim the first time. And real quick, if you're thinking about buying a Tesla or you just enjoy following the channel, I started a free community email list down below. That's where I'm gonna share future meetups, merch drops, behind the scene updates, and some of the biggest Tesla news that doesn't make it into full videos. It's completely free, so if that sounds interesting, the link is down below. All right, let's get back into it. The second thing, pick your favorite color, not your friend's favorite color, not the one everyone says has the best resale value, not the one YouTube tells you to buy, but your favorite color. Because here's something I never really thought about before owning a Tesla. You're only thinking about your monthly payment once a month, but you're looking at your car every single day. Walking into work, leaving the grocery store, looking out of your bedroom window. You're constantly seeing it. So if you've always wanted that ultra red, get ultra red. If you've always wanted Quicksilver, get Quicksilver. If white is your dream color, get white then. Because if you settle just to save a little money, even though you could have comfortably afforded the one you really wanted, you'll probably think about that every single time you see your dream spec drive down the road. The third thing I'll do is think a lot more about the options I really wanted. Things like full self-driving, the interior color, the wheels, different upgrades. Because when you're buying a Tesla, it's really easy only to think about today's payment. You're trying to save every dollar possible. I completely understand that. But ask yourself one question. Will I regret not getting this in 6 months from now? If the answer is yes, maybe it's worth waiting a month or two and saving a little bit more money and getting exactly what you want. Because changing your mind after delivery is way more expensive than making the right decision before you order. Now, I'm not saying everyone needs FSD or upgraded wheels, not at all. I'm just saying buy the options that fit your lifestyle and not someone else's. The fourth thing I would budget for everything after delivery, because so many people only think about the monthly payment, then the car shows up. Now you're buying floor mats, screen protectors, maybe window tint, mud flaps, storage organizers, insurance, eventually tires, and individually, none of those purchases feel that expensive, but together they add up really quick. I wish someone would have told me, don't just save enough to buy the Tesla, save enough so you can actually enjoy owning it. Because the ownership experience just becomes so much better when you're not stressing about little accessories you want to add on. And the last thing, stop letting the internet make the decision for you. Seriously, because if you spend enough time online, everyone has an opinion. You need the performance. No, the long range is better. Never buy white seats. White seats are the best. Buy used, buy new. Wait for the refresh, don't wait. Eventually, you just end up a little bit more confused than when you started. At some point, you just gotta ask yourself one simple question. What Tesla would make me the happiest every single morning? Because you're the one making the payment, you're the one that's actually driving it, and you're the one that's always walking up to the car. That's not Reddit, that's not YouTube, not TikTok, but you. If buying the exact trim, color, and options you truly want means keeping that car for 5, 6, 7 years without constantly thinking, I wish I could have gotten that one, then honestly, I think that money is well spent. At the end of the day, I don't think there's one perfect Tesla. I think there's just the right Tesla for the right person. Someone who's driving hundreds of highway miles every week is gonna want something completely different than someone who just wants a fun daily. That's why I wanted to make this video, not to tell you what to buy, but to hopefully help you through your decision before you spend a lot of money. Because if I had to do it all over again, these are the 5 things I would never overlook. Now I'm curious, if money wasn't a factor, which Tesla would you buy? Model 3, Model Y, Cybertruck, performance, long range, what color? What would your dream build actually look like? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to see everyone's build. If you enjoyed this video, I would really appreciate if you left a like, subscribed. My goal is to build one of the best communities on YouTube for new and future Tesla owners, where we can help each other make better decisions without all the unnecessary hype. And if today's video helps you make a buying decision and you end up ordering a Tesla, I'd really appreciate if you use my referral link down in the description below. I think it gives you like 3 full months of free FSD. It helps support the channel with no extra cost, and it allows me to keep making these types of videos that you guys like. And if you want to be part of everything that we're building, you can also find the community email down in the description below. Don't forget to sign up. It's just a way for me to communicate with you guys if you guys are interested to do like meetups, merch launches, or anything that comes up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, the future looks electric, and I'll see you guys in the next video.